If he is sure that it is illegal, I'm here to accept to be before the justice, to be before the court. No problem.
Não é pela primeira vez que morrem pessoas depois das eleições.
It is not the first time that people have died after elections. Every time there are elections in Mozambique, people died afterwards.
Agora, em relação à questão que coloca...
I want to say that there is no justification for a human being to kill another human being. That is why I would like to take this opportunity to offer my condolences to the grieving families.
Do you work in President Chapo's government given a chance?
Yes, if he have a genuine interest to work with me, he's got a chance to invite me to the table of the dialogue. I will give you some examples. Now, we have got something like 5,000 people arrested related with the demonstrations in these 100 days. Unconditionally, they must release that people. We have got something like 200 people that are injured, that was shooted. And I say that we must give them a medical treatment freely. We have got something like 300 people that was murdered, assassinated by the police. And I say it is very important to give financial compensation to the families. I think this is a basic justice. If he agree, I think that he will begin to open the space, windows to in the next days maybe to go to the table of the dialogue.
So moving forward, you're saying no more protests until the next 100 days.
There is a condition. If they respect and obey the implementation of this item that I mentioned, in next 100 days we don't have demonstration.
And you had obviously left the country because you were not feeling safe.
Yes.
And now you're back here. Does that mean you feel safe being back?
Not really, but I decide now that I'm ready to confront the justice, because they said that I commit crimes. They said that I will break this narrative. That's why I said that I will return to Mozambique. I know that my life is in danger, but I don't want to flee again. I'm here.
How was your time in exile? I mean, you were out there and a lot was happening in your country.
Yes.
What was going on in your mind?
I was crying inside. I was crying. Do you know, I tried 2 times to return to Mozambique. 7th of November, I said that I want to join with a big demonstration that we planned, but many people disencouraged me to return to Mozambique. Second time I tried, but many people said, no, you are better there. Yeah, guide us abroad. But in this last time, I said that this decision I don't share with anybody, and is my final stop.
As famílias enlutadas. E em relação a estas questões que está a fazer...
We will work to investigate all the situations. There weren't only cases of citizens' deaths, but also of police officers dying. For example, here in Maputo province, a police officer was stoned to death by the population.
Polícia que foi morto a pedrada pela população.
What will you do to unite the country?
Nós já começamos diálogo com...
We have started dialogues with the opposition parties with the aim of finding consensus. It is this consensus that can lead us to reforms that could culminate in some constitutional changes.
País que até podem culminar com alguma alteração constitucional.
And when you speak about dialogue, your closest opponent, that is Venâncio Mondlane, says that today he's going to run a parallel government as the current president of Mozambique. What do you make of this?
É obrigação de todo moçambicano respeitar as leis.
It is the duty of every Mozambican to respect the law. For example, these alleged inaugurations in markets, at the airport and other places have no legal validity.
Would you be open to having Mr. Venâncio serve in your government?
Vai depender, porque há uma equipa que
It
está neste
depends.
momento a fazer.
There is a team currently reflecting on this matter. The profile of individuals, their competence, meritocracy and patriotism. Therefore, all these requirements are being assessed, and if the team concludes that these individuals meet the profile, they will be part of the government. Those who do not meet the profile will not be
Portanto, a
included.
equipa neste momento está a trabalhar neste sentido.
Parts of Cabo Delgado have remained almost ungoverned for several years. What's your plan to address insecurity in the region?
O nosso plano é continuar.
We are combating terrorism on the ground, and while we are fighting on the ground, we also aim to find the origin and reasons. If we find the origins and reasons, we will also engage in dialogue.
Dialogarmos.
What are your specific plans for economic reforms?
Queremos abrir Moçambique para o business, para o negócio, por
We
forma
want to open Mozambique for business, so that investors, both national and foreign, can invest in Mozambique and as a result enable the youth to have resources to build their homes, start their families and establish their lives.
construir as suas famílias e poderem estabilizar as suas vidas.
Right now, we have at least 1,000 Mozambicans who've been arrested in neighboring South Africa as illegal miners. What are you going to do to ensure that people do not have to go to such lengths to try and make a living?
Criando mais empregos para os nossos jovens em Moçambique,
By creating more jobs in Mozambique, we will have fewer young people going to South Africa and facing situations like these. We will need to reform the mining sector. We will improve safety conditions and protect these young people, so they don't have to go to South Africa to do such illegal activities.
fazer atividades ilegais como estas.